Hello friends, welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about what it means to be a small YouTuber and what kind of income, at least that I've gotten. Now, keeping in mind I don't do a lot to promote my channel. I do a lot of niche stuff that nobody, a very particular group of people follow. I don't play a lot of the mainstream games, and that's the way I like it. I don't count on YouTube for money, but let me tell you the story of how I got started, and then we'll get into how much I made this year. I said I was going to make this video earlier, so we're going to go ahead and do that. About a year and a few months ago, I bought a new PC to start doing videos with. That PC was about, I think it was about $2,300 that I put into it, just so you can get an idea of how much money I've put into this endeavor. And then at the end we can talk about the returns that I've gotten out of YouTube, because that was something that somebody asked me about, and I definitely wanted to answer that question for them. So I bought that PC, and then about a year later I bought that PC and a microphone, and I already had most of the other things I needed, but the microphone was about $50, so that wasn't very much. A year later I figured that that PC wasn't cutting it, so I bought another PC, which has been the source of a lot of problems for me the last month or so. I plan on making another video talking about that particular PC itself, and I'll go over that in that video. Regardless, that PC was about $3,800. It was definitely a higher caliber, higher tier PC than the one that I purchased, and definitely had a lot more stuff in it. Better processor, better hard drives, supposedly when I bought it. Never mind, we're not going to go there. That was $3,800. I also paid about $225 for a new microphone, and some other things that I had to purchase for the just to make sure that the channel was up to the standard that I liked. I'm not saying I'm anywhere near any standard of anybody else. I'm not saying I'm near the standard of where anybody should be, but that's where I like things. So I've put about $6,000 into doing YouTube videos. As everybody knows, YouTube videos get revenue based on how much ads that you serve, other things like that, donations and contracts that you work out, support, other things like that. So in going through all those things, the donation side, I got one donation. Someone took pity on me and helped me buy a new chair because my chair was failing and I was transitioning from one job to the other. So I greatly appreciate that they did that, for sure. So they went half on the chair with me, which was really nice because I've really enjoyed the new chair that I have. It's much more comfortable. Certainly not like this one that I'm sitting in now in my office. They definitely don't care about what I sit on. But that was about $250, I think it was. It's been a long time, so I don't mean to trivialize their donation, but it was right around there. For contracts, I received one payment for 5 cents so far, and this is my experience as a special genre YouTuber with around 1,000 subs. So that's what I do. I don't do anything on Twitch. I probably might start. I don't know. But I don't really do much on there. And the next most important thing that was actually asked about is ad revenue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my AdSense on my phone, because that takes all of the other stuff away. The ad rate, the things that I really can't talk about. So you can see about how much I made over the year from YouTube revenue. And you can take this as you will. I'm doing this simply because someone asked me directly, to do one of these, because I guess they were curious and wanted to see if it was worth doing. And keep in mind, I don't really promote my channel very much. Most of the views that I get are people just wandering in or searching for topics. I get about, just say about 10,000 views a month. And basically, see if it'll focus on this. That is my yesterday, that's my month so far, that's last month, and there's the lifetime. And this is actually my AdSense account. So the total revenue that I have actually collected from YouTube over the course of a little more than a year has been absolutely nothing. I'm not saying that because I need money. I actually have a fairly good job. I actually have a lot of things that I like. I don't really worry about it. But someone asked me to discuss it and show them what I had, and I figured this was the best way to do it. So that is pretty much what I get. A lot of the people who watch my channel, there are a few people who have YouTube Red, and I see those people come through. But saying I get about 10,000 views a month, only about, and I know a lot of the people that watch my channel are international, because I do a lot of emulator stuff and a lot of things like that, that could be pretty popular over there in other countries. So I don't get a lot of credit for those. But out of 10,000 views a month, I actually, somewhere in the hundreds, monetized. So a lot of people, you're either out of the country, use ad blocker, whatever. And by all means, if you do use ad blocker, go right ahead. I'm not terribly worried about it. Again, this video is just to answer a question that someone asked me. That's all it was for. And I thought it would be a good topic to talk about. I think that's about the most I can talk about and show you without going over the lines of what I'm allowed to do. I don't know that it really even matters, because you know, if they decide to take that away, I don't know what I would do with them taking away nothing. Who knows? Anyway, it really doesn't matter to me. But just know that over the course of the year, to the person who asked, and that's pretty much who I'm making this video for specifically, I have about a $250 donation, 5 cents from contracts, and nothing from revenue for ads. I think maybe if you're watching this video and aspiring to be a YouTuber, if you take a little more effort and do things to grow your channel, you make videos that are more in line with what somebody might want to watch, instead of doing things like old games and emulators and things of that nature, you might do a little bit better. Actually, you probably would do a lot better. I can't really speak for that because I don't play any of those games. So just pick what you want to do and do it, but don't do YouTube for money. I mean, don't quit your job and say I'm going to be a YouTuber and then just start doing it, because it takes a long time to grow a channel. It's not impossible, but it takes a long time to do it, and while you're doing it, you're going to suffer if that's all you're counting on for income. I am not affiliated with a multi-channel network or MCN. I don't have any of that. I don't know what else you want to know, but that answers the question that was posed to me, and that answers pretty much everything I can think you might want to know. I guess there's one more thing that I got asked a while ago that I haven't had a chance to answer, and this might be a good video. The games that I play are all purchased by me. I have done one sponsored review, and that was for a one-shot episode, one game, and it was clearly notated that it was a sponsored video. I haven't done any since, and I don't get press copies, of course not, because I'm not really press. I'm just a guy, and I don't get free copies of games. I just get what you get. So when you go to the store and you pick up a game, that's how I do it. Or you order it, which is more likely now. You get digital instead of actually going to get a physical copy. So yeah, I buy all my own games. I buy all my own stuff. I don't get sponsored for much. Not anymore. I did some music stuff a while back, but that was before YouTube. That was paid. But yeah, that might be a way to go. I don't know how the music scene is actually. I just make it for myself and put it out there. I never really cared much about it. If you like it, great. If you don't, then you don't have to watch it or listen to it. Or yeah, music, you listen to it. Anyway, I think this has gone on long enough, but that should answer the question that was posed to me, and that should also answer any other questions I can think of. But if you have any other ones, you can definitely drop them in the comments down below, and I will be happy to entertain them. But again, as a YouTuber who works a very specific set of things that most people don't consider to be popular, don't expect to make a full-time income on YouTube, because in my experience, I've made basically nothing except for the good fortune of one person who wanted to help me out, and that was a long time ago, and that was the donation that I got, and then the contract, and that was about it. So all told, full disclosure, there you go. I hope that answered your question, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. And that jet engine taking off is the air conditioner in here, so I'll talk to you soon. Got word that the RMA shipped on my drive, by the way, so we'll see if they got the right one in the package this time instead of sending me the wrong size. Get that horrible PC that I bought back up and running. Yeah, I definitely need to address that and talk about it. So we'll do that probably next. I feel more comfortable talking about that anyway. This was really a kind of an uncomfortable topic for me. But I'll catch you guys later either way. Thanks for watching.